In Harley Quinn's Revenge, the first story-based DLC for Batman Arkham City, the Caped Crusader is finally called to reckon with the game's shocking conclusion. If you don't already know what we're talking about, we're not going to tell you, but suffice to say that the Siren in Motley has a pretty substantial bone to pick with bats. However rife with potential its setup, though, Harley Quinn's Revenge ends up feeling like a perfunctory rundown of the building blocks that define Arkham City without harnessing any of its expansive spirit.
Does it hurt? Too bad!
You alternate between playing as Batman or Robin throughout the course of the story, and if you haven't been putting time in the challenge rooms lately, you'll have a hard time of it. Harley Quinn's Revenge throws you into the deep end of the pool with a pronounced predilection for big mobs of goons, armed and armored with all the fixins. Robin mixes up the scraps with his own fighting style defined by his wicked baton, as well as a couple of unique gadgets that aren't especially well utilized by the level design outside of a couple of specific scenarios. More than anything else, you'll wish you could go out and play with them in the larger sandbox.
Just keep the damn site covered. I don't want that madwoman getting out of there.
Confined within the prison colony steel mill, where the entirety of the DLC is set, you'll find scenarios that do okay at providing a sampling of the broader Arkham City experience. You'll creep in confined spaces, strategically taking out bad guys, follow breadcrumb trails to objective markers, race against the clock to avert calamity, and perform gargoyle ballet whilst individually picking off armed goons. You'll even find a whole new set of balloons to compulsively pop. What you won't find, though, are any compelling reasons to stray outside the boundaries of your current objective. The main game goes out of its way to people its environment with all manner of interesting details that are eminently rewarding to dig up. Harley Quinn's Revenge leads you by the nose through a story that, frankly, isn't terribly interesting to begin with.
Tell me how to get through that door.
As just another chapter in Arkham City, as is the case if you buy the Game of the Year edition, its single-mindedness isn't such a big deal. But as a $10 downloadable chapter, it's coming up short. In any case, if you're an Arkham City maniac, you've probably already bought Harley Quinn's Revenge. If you're on the fence, though, you can bear to wait for a price drop, or until it's packaged along with something more substantial.
We don't need to do this, but that won't stop us.